What's up, you guys? Oh, there's some people already commented. Wow. Hi, Wagwan fam. Hi, Thomas. Hi, James. How are you guys? It's Saturday night. What are people doing? Let's see if I can get. Hi, Megan. So, obviously, as you know, I've been going live on my phone, but party time. Whoop, whoop. I'm not going live on my phone anymore because the past 2 times I've gone live on my phone, as soon as I finished the live, like I've pressed end stream, it's gone to upload, and it just, for some reason, the video will not upload, and then I've wasted like 12 hours worth of like watch time. It's just gone down the drain because for some reason it just won't. Like when I finish a live stream on my laptop, as soon as I click end stream, it just automatically uploads. So I have no idea why it wasn't working on my phone, but it's happened twice now, and I just don't want to risk it again. So I'm doing it on my laptop. It's easier as well because I can have my phone here at the same time. So, hi Susie, yeah, party time, having a drink. Hi Jade. How is everyone? If you haven't seen on my community feed already, my mum bought me a new book by Stephen King. It's called If It Bleeds. From reading the blurb, I don't know if you guys call it a blurb. That's what we called it in high school. Like the back of the book, it just gives you a little synopsis of what the book's about. It sounds really, really good. And I was reading The Institute, which is a brilliant book. Excuse me, I've nearly finished that. I've probably got about 60, 70 pages left, so I'll be finished that in a couple of days. And then I'm going to make a start on this. I love Stephen King. Like, he is probably one of my favourite authors. Hi, Alfie. How are you? Hi, Thomas. Hi, babe. Oh, hi, Gemma. How are you? So I'm drinking spiced rum with orange and mango juice, just because that is literally the only mixer I've got. But when I went into town, oh, by the way, I've got a story time about this. I'm not going to swear, but this crazy woman in Tesco's. So when I was in Tesco's, I saw these ciders that were on offer. It was 3 for £5. So I picked up this one. It's Toffee Apple by Brothers. I'm really excited to try this one. Also have a passion fruit, and then I have, I think, a mango and something. Yeah, I'm drinking again, hun. So what's the special occasion to party? It's Saturday. That's the special occasion. So let me tell you about this crazy woman. Hi, Rachel, in Tesco. Okay, so I went shopping with my mum. My mum is disabled, right? So we were, obviously, because of everything that's going on the shop floors, they have arrows on the floor so you can go up one aisle, down one aisle, and back up like that. It's annoying, but I guess it's for safety and whatever. We get it. So me and my mum are walking down the aisles the correct way the whole time, but we notice that we want popcorn because my mum wanted some popcorn because she's watching a film tonight. And down the aisle we're supposed to go, the popcorn is literally here, the first item at the end of the aisle, but we're not supposed to be able to walk down that way because it's only walking up. So in theory, we would have had to go back an aisle, go all the way down, which is like 20, 30 meters, all the way down to come all the way back up another aisle, where otherwise we could just turn and literally the item is here. So my mum, because she's disabled, she just goes to reach for the popcorn, and this woman looks at her. By the way, this woman didn't know that me and my mum were together. She looks at her, she goes, and rolls her eyes, and she goes, there's a reason why there are arrows on the floor, and gives her the dirtiest look ever. Bearing in mind, my mum wasn't even listening to her, so she completely didn't even hear it. So I look at the woman, and I'm like, she's disabled. Like, otherwise she'd have to walk the whole way just to get the popcorn, which is literally the very first item at the aisle. Like, she just confused my brain. And she goes, I wasn't talking to you. And if I was, you would have known. I said, you were definitely talking about her because you were looking at her whilst you were saying it. And she just kind of like tilted her face, and then just carried on walking. She infuriated me, I swear to God. I had to control myself because I just knew I would have kicked off. And I get it. Obviously, they've got the signs for a reason, but literally, it would just have made no sense to have to walk all the way down this aisle to walk all the way back up, which is far, like it's a long aisle, just for the popcorn, which is literally the first item on at the end of the aisle. Am I wrong? Are we wrong? Let me know. You should have slapped her. Don't, because she was so rude. The thing is, she said it, and then she looked at me as if like, cause she didn't know that me and my mum were together, as if like she was saying something that I was going to agree with. She didn't know that it was my mum. And the way she said it, like, she could clearly see my mum has a walking stick. Like, I feel like people just need to be a little bit more giving. Like, obviously, we all know the signs are on the floor. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm good, babe. You have you become an alcohol connoisseur, lol? Cheeky cow. I would have gone mad. I was fuming. I was absolute rage. You know when you're that angry, you start like shaking, and you feel like, oh my God, if I don't say something, I'm going to explode. So I was so angry. Alcohol connoisseur, more like just an alcohol taster. I don't think I'm a connoisseur, but I've been enjoying it. I love your mum. My mum didn't say anything. My mum was just sat there. I was like, she's like, just let her go. Like, let her say what she wants to say. I'm not going to walk all the way down the aisle and then come back up to when I can just get it there. I mean, some people are paranoid about getting corona, but then again, she should have been more respectful. And it's not like we were right next to her. Like, we were still 2 meters apart. Like, the aisles are wide. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like my mum walked in front of her. She would literally just turn left in the aisle, picked up the popcorn, and this woman was walking up the aisle. Oh, just some people. She didn't expect me to say anything either, but she doesn't know me. I'm getting bored of this because I'm sick of this orange and mango juice. I didn't get any pop because when I went down to go down to the pop hole, that woman was there again, and I was just like, oh, let me get away from this woman. Let me get out of the shop because I swear to God, I'm going to kick off, and I just couldn't be bothered with it. So we did our shopping, then we left. And then the woman, this other woman, do you know, like the people, and I told my mum, don't have an argument with the security, not the security, like the people who work in like the supermarkets, because at the end of the day, they're only doing their job. But there's this woman who stands outside and like tells people to come in and lets them in one by one. Anyway, she's new, and I know she's new because we've been going to Tesco for years, and like we've never recognised her. And so when it gets to me and my mum, bearing in mind, my mum goes shopping all the time, so like they know my mum, the people in the shop know my mum. So when we were just about to go in, she goes, "Oh, sorry, you can't go in twos." And my mum was like, "Oh no, this is my son. He's my carer. You know, he looks after me. He has to like carry the shopping and all that." And she's like, "I'm sorry, but you're only allowed one per household." And I understand that is the case, but when you've got somebody who's disabled and somebody's a carer with them, you have to like let them in. And also, because this is what we've been doing from the whole time. Like, we've spoken to the security, they've all said yes, it's absolutely fine because you are her carer. You need somebody to be able to reach up high, to push the cart, and all this sort of stuff, whatever. And so I was like, okay, go to the manager because they know we're allowed in. So then I was just like, oh, I hate going shopping. I hate it. I mean, it would be awkward. It was awkward. And this girl was with, I think, her daughter or something. So what's the difference between, obviously, parents that have to come with their young children because they've got no other option? I've got no other option but to help my mum. My mum can't carry the shopping bags on her own. If you haven't already, guys, please leave a thumbs up. I'm just trying to drink this quickly because it's not very nice. Oh. So how are you, Gemma? What have you been up to? Gemma's one of my closest friends from uni. So glad that's over with. I can't wait to try this. Toffee apple. I hope I haven't bigged this up too much in my head, because in my head I'm like, this is going to taste So good. And then I'm probably going to be underwhelmed. Don't even know. Let's try it. And if you guys haven't noticed, does anybody know what this straw is? Wait. Red. This is old. This is the old McDonald's plastic straws. I have loads of them. Oh my god. That is so nice. Oh my god. Guys, if you haven't tried this toffee apple, you need to go out and get yourself it. It's really, really good. Is Gemma the one that came to the meal? Yep, that's Gemma. I can't wait till this virus is over. I want KFC. Me too. I know there's a couple in Birmingham that are open, but my local KFC is not open. You're joking. They must abide it. If she needs help, they're doing Asda and B&M. I'm good, babe, to be working from home. Yeah, I know. They were fine in Morrison's when we've been to Morrison's. They let us in. What was Marks and Spencer's? They let us walk straight. Excuse me. They let us walk straight in. But Tesco's and Southport. Oh, that's just funny buggers. That's me. So yeah, from now on, I'm doing my lives on my laptop because I'm not going to risk losing that live again, because that would have got me a lot of watch hours. What else would it have done? Monetization. It could have been monetized. Now gone. So from now on, I'm doing it on my laptop. This is amazing. It's obviously got the apple flavour, and then it's got all this sweet. It literally tastes just like a toffee apple. It's really good. I'm excited to try the passion fruit one as well. That's a lot of passion fruit. Oh, I've got so much stuff to watch. I've been rewatching Glee, as everybody knows. Just finished season 3, so I've got 4, 5, and 6 left. But everybody knows after season 4 it kind of gets dead. So, meh, got that to watch. Season 2 of Dead to Me on Netflix came out yesterday. Gemma, have you been watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and have you been watching Celebrity Drag Race? I have to watch this week's episode of Drag Race because I haven't watched it, and I haven't watched this week's episode of Celebrity Drag Race. But I don't think you can top episode 2, because episode 2 of the Celeb Drag Race was so good. I know all the women, and I thought it was brilliant. Are you starting back at Mackey's soon? They are opening some of the stores for delivery. Yeah, I'm not opening. No, my store isn't open. In fact, none in the West Midlands and up north are opening. They're all down south. So there's like 50, I think there's 13 stores. It's either 13 stores opening up on the 15th of May, or there's 50. I think it's 15 stores opening up on the 13th of May. That's what it is. There's 15 stores opening, but they're all down south, and it's delivery and not takeout only. They haven't said anything about the rest, so I reckon those ones will be open for at least another couple of weeks, and then maybe they'll open even more stores up. But I don't know. No, my McDonald's isn't open. I'm still on furlough, and the pay is shocking. I don't know how I'm going to survive. And I know that sounds drastic, but literally, I've got no money. I had to give my mum some money for food shopping today. I've literally got nothing. I don't know what to do. YouTube's just not... Well, I'm not even going to talk about that. But it's not as easy as you think to make money on YouTube, put it that way. Like, I know I've only been monetized for 3 days, but my revenue is just shocking. Like, I will help you. How are you going to help me, hun? Is that better with the... Is it better like... That's better, isn't it, with the light? Sandra, you need to try this. It's so, so nice. Haven't watched the 71 yet. I've missed a couple of the normal episodes, but Gigi to win so far. I think your opinion might change. Well, I don't know. I haven't watched this week's episode, but the Gigi didn't do very well the past couple of weeks. Like, she was in the bottom, not in the bottom two, but she was very, very low down. So, and then there's another queen that's been rising to the top. So it's between these two queens. But I won't spoil it for you if you want to go back and watch it. I haven't. Where's Sandra? In Birmingham. He's in his apartment. He's got a new place. So he hasn't been. He hasn't been here for like a week or so now. Just been on my own. Feeling sorry for myself. I've got such an itchy nose. Guys, it's my birthday in 3 weeks. Well, 3 and a bit. Really, do you want to win? Who do you want to win? I love Crystal Method. I think she's like really funny, but I don't think she's going to win. I want Jada Essence Hall to win. Also, have you seen the lineup for All Stars 5, Gemma? That got announced yesterday. Go, if you haven't, when you finished on my live, go onto YouTube and type in All Stars 5. They did like the reveals of their walk-in entrances. If you haven't watched the first couple of seasons, you might not know a lot of the queens. A lot of them are season 1, 2, and 3. So go back and watch All Stars 5. That comes out on my birthday. All Stars 5, the first episode comes out on June the 5th. So put that in your calendar. On my birthday, All Stars 5 starts. Yeah, I know. It's literally such a good cast as well. Like, the cast is sick. I was shook. But I was surprised that most of them are from very, very, very early seasons. I hope they put All Stars on Netflix. You have watched. Okay, then you'll definitely know them then, because they've done quite well, these queens. So really excited. There's only one queen on this new cast that I'm kind of a bit like, meh. I don't think she should have been on there, but apart from it, it's such a good cast. Hi Mal, how are you? Oh, so I'm having a couple of drinks. I've had a look at what I want for my birthday. See if I can get it up on here. I know I've only asked for one present. I'm in love with it. I need a new bag. Well, I say I need a new bag. I just need a bag because I haven't got one. And before anybody asks, yes, this is women's. There's a couple of options though. I like this one. Hang on. Change my mind. Oh, did they reply? H2 2.0. True. Let me just... I need to screenshot them. How are you, Mal? Okay, so... This is my favourite. I know I would have been getting, like, some... this Christian Dior, like, tote bag for my holiday, but obviously, with everything that's going on, there's not going to be having any hires. So... Not right... Come on, not right now anyway. Maybe I'll have to do it like that. This is the first one. It's not very clear, but this is Louis Vuitton. It's brown. It's got a pink strap. It's that one. And then this one I love as well. It's like a Gucci bag. The ones this is the one I really wanted, but my mum was like, you can't have that because it's too too girly. I know it's very girly, but I love that bag. They're my favourite ones. I'm good, thank you. Just chilling. Oh my god, I just need to fell off the chair. Saturday night, and once again, we're all sat outside. In fact, I saw this one. Oh, I saw this idiot. The first one. Do you like the first one? The Louis Vuitton one? I saw this idiot on my Instagram. They must have gone to like some park, but very discreet park where not a lot of people are. There was probably about 15 or 20 of them. They had like speakers, they were drinking, doing narcotics, like, and I just thought, why, if you were going to do something like that, which is obviously wrong, why would you post it on your social media? Like, you're just asking for trouble. And I watched it and I was like, should I report that? And I was like, actually, do you know what? I'm not going to report it just because it's none of my business. Like, I don't want to get involved. But I just thought it was so wrong. Like, these NHS staff, nurses and doctors and care workers and, you know, frontline people are risking their lives by doing their jobs. And then you idiots are risking, like, just throwing all that risk. Like, it's just disgusting. What I was gonna do was screen record the Instagram live and post it on social media. Then that would have like got them worse. They honestly just should be ashamed of themselves for all those people that were there. It's people from our town as well, Rachel. But it's just so wrong. I can't get over how good this drink is. It's not very strong. It's only 4%, so like, it's extremely selfish. They just think because they're young, like they're immune to this, but they're not. Do you know what I mean? Yes, there's less chance of, if they do get it, that they would die, especially because they're young and they've probably got no underlying health conditions. But I went for 2 minutes. Oh, there's these people like on my Instagram from my town. They were all like, there was a group of them, probably about 15 of them. They'd gone to some park, which is quite like a discreet park that nobody goes to, and they're all drinking and like doing whatever they're doing, playing music, basically having a party. Like, it's just so disgusting. And they know they're not going to get caught because of the place that they're at. Nobody ever goes there. But why would you? I don't understand what would go through somebody's head. Like, if you're going to do something like that, you wouldn't want to get caught. So then why would you post it on your social media? These people clearly don't care at all. Had a family party in at Grave yesterday, playing loud music and drinking and fighting. Really? See, this is the thing that I think about all these street parties. I feel like so many people do things for attention, like taking videos, dancing in the street. Like, I don't get it. And then their argument is, well, what's the difference about going to the supermarket and, you know, having a street party? The difference is going to the supermarket to get food is a necessity. That's something that we have to do in order to survive, like to eat for the week. Having a street party or filming yourself dancing in the street is not a necessity. Going out to clap, I personally think it's ridiculous. Like, that's just my opinion. I know I'll probably get a lot of hate for that because people think it's insensitive or whatever. That's just my opinion. I don't think we need to all be dancing in the street and like having street parties. Like, literally, if everybody just did this, they were told, and stayed in their house and only went out to get food. I know it's hard and we're all suffering, but everybody's in the same boat. Like, I just don't get it. Yeah, go for your daily walk. You know, you don't need to be. I don't know. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. I want to hear your opinions. That's just my opinion. Like, every day I see on social media, especially in our town, people posting of like they're in the street dancing, all this just stupid stuff that they're doing for attention. Like, this one woman dressed up in fancy dress and walked around loads of different streets waving. Like, why did you do that? Like, to cheer people up? No, you did it for attention so you could look good and get a few likes on Facebook. Let's be honest, that's what you did it for. That's as soon as I saw this thing, this woman, And the thing is, I just can't get started on that because it just drives me insane. She said she did it to lift like community spirit, but we all know she did it for a few likes. Do you know what I mean? Let's be honest. I agree with you. Well, at least somebody does. Every Thursday, I dread 8 o'clock coming because I just know all I'm gonna hear is people clapping and all this, and I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit of a Scrooge or like a Grinch, but it just drives me up the wall. Oh, we shouldn't have to clap for the NHS. Like, I guess it's because they're working hard. I didn't mean that. We shouldn't have to, like, when people the charity thing is what bothers me the most, not the clapping. It's the charity when people are now having to raise money for the NHS. What do we pay our taxes for? Tell me what that is. Like, that's just some. Oh, we pay taxes, and then all of a sudden there's a crisis, and now we're expected to have to fundraise for the NHS. Surely that's what our taxes is for. Other countries haven't had this problem where we've had to give millions of pounds to buy all this equipment and these. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just. I've seen a post shared around a lot of people wasting NHS time last night. Was a lot of drunk-related injuries in hospital. Makes me angry. There you go. I'm dreading what Boris Johnson's going to say tomorrow. Because if he relaxes, this lockdown. Excuse me. If he relaxes this lockdown, so where you can go out and exercise as many times as you like, or more shops are going to be open, then let's be honest, don't need to be open. Like, now they open B&Q. Do we need B&Q to be open? Is it necessary to get... I know I said in one of my lives that I wanted a... what do I call it? Not a swimming pool. A hot tub. I wanted a hot tub. But I was joking. A, I couldn't afford one. But B, it's not a necessity. Like, do you really need to go to your local B&Q and buy paint? No, you don't. You can hold off on, doing your house up or whatever. It's not a necessity. What's a necessity is making sure that the safety of the public and our country is, like, there. Like, I don't know. I know that, like, small businesses or whatever, or, like, people who do labour need to get goods. I understand that. And maybe it should be open for them. But I don't think it should be open for just the public to walk around in. I just don't think it's needed. But again, I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. Ha 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 ha. What are you laughing at? Well, I must say, I love cider anyway, but it makes me bloated and it makes me gassy, which is why I keep burping. But this is one of the nicest ciders I've ever tasted in my life. Genuinely. Like, it tastes just like a toffee apple. Don't think I could drink it all night because it's quite sweet. But I could have a couple, like 2 max, I think. Yeah, it's not something I could just stay up, like, drinking all night. But it's really good. That's what I think about cider. I love cider, but I don't understand how people could just drink cider all night because it is very, like, gassy. It makes me feel a bit bloated. I agree and understand where you're coming from. Thanks, Rach. Do you know what would make these lives so much better? Music. I say it all the time, but if I could just play music, I'd have so much fun. But you're not allowed because it'll get copyrighted. Me too. Some people take what Boris says tomorrow as it's free for all again. I really am dreading it. Me too. You watch. And the thing is, before lockdown happened, right, there was maybe 200 or 300 people a day dying. This is before we went into total lockdown, when there was only 100, 200, 250 people dying. And everybody was saying, we need a lockdown, we need a lockdown, we need a lockdown. We still have 600, 700 people dying a day, but people want the lockdown to stop. I don't get it. I don't understand how you can have that opinion when there are still hundreds of people dying a day. We're still having new cases every single day. Surely, if it's not stopping, yes, it might be slowing down, but it's not stopping. We should either increase the lockdown or stick with what we're doing. We shouldn't be reducing it. Love your type of music. As I remember all the house parties. Oh, we do have some good house parties, don't we, Rach? I do have some good type of music. So do you. That wasn't... You like cider, don't you, Jem? If I'm remembering rightly, I'm sure you like cider. You need to try this. It's by Brothers. It's toffee apple. Look at that. So good. Oh. Let's have a look. H 2.0. He's better than H though. Did everybody see that 6? Oh no, went to Asda last night and couldn't give a crap about social. People couldn't give a crap about social distancing. Do you know what? I've been to love me a cider and pink gin. Oh, I love pink gin as well. I have been to quite a few supermarkets. Like I've been to Co-op, I've been to Asda once, I've been to Tesco a couple of times, I've been to Morrison's, and I've been to Marks and Spencer's. I have already said that. But the best supermarket, not Tesco and Southport, but Tesco have been really good with like how they're strict. They've got the cleanliness things. You have to go up and down the aisles. I appreciate it. The worst one for me, I don't know if this is like everywhere, but locally, and it's been mentioned quite a lot on Kidderminster Matters, which is our post, whatever, Morrison's have been terrible. They have been the worst supermarket in my local town. It's not even been one in, one out, which most supermarkets are doing. Like one person will leave the store and then they'll let a new person in. It hasn't been that. Yes, I had a cleanliness thing so you can clean the station or whatever. But when I walked into the store, there was no markings on the floor whatsoever. Literally just as soon as you're in there, you do whatever you want. People were coming past you. Like it was literally mayhem. Because people had no sense of direction. Like they just didn't know. So it was madness in Morrison's. The one thing they only had in Morrison's, which they're doing in most stores, is like when you're about to pay for your food, you have to queue up in a line to pay. They had that, but apart from that, no, Morrison's was terrible. Marks and Spencer's is good. Asda's was all right. Again, didn't have many markings. I don't think. Can't remember. Tesco's have been one of the best, to be honest. They're really strict and sometimes a bit too strict, but I feel like it is a good thing. Do you know what I mean? Asda's very bad by us, the same as Morrison's, really. Haven't been in Aldi or Lidl, so I can't comment on them. But Morrison's, like, oh, they've been absolutely dreadful. And loads of people have commented on it as well, saying how bad Morrison's has been. And the Morrison's, people at Morrison's have been commenting on the posts. I don't know if you have this in your area, but we have this Facebook page for our town. It has thousands of people in it. And then, like, people just comment about our town. People from our town comment on things, like, about whatever's happening in our town. It's just, a lot of it's gossip, shit, or whatever. But loads of people have been commenting about how bad Morrison's has been. And then some of the staff at Morrison's have been like, we're doing our best. It's down to people, which I get. Like, technically, as soon as we're in the store, it is down to us as the public to, like, you know, kind of follow the rules. But some people just haven't got a brain they were born with. Like, I know my mum did what she did today, but I just genuinely feel like I even told her, I was like, just go and get the popcorn. There's no way you're going to walk 20 metres all the way down this aisle to come all the way back when you're literally there right now. Like, all you've got to do is reach over, get the popcorn. And this woman looked at, like, oh, give me a dirty look. I said, nah, I'm not having it. On Wales, news yesterday, we still got locked down for a further 3 weeks. No matter what Boris says, he's speaking mostly for England, but they are not lifting it yet in Wales. I have a go at people fielding. I tell them to stay away from me. I don't care. I can imagine. I can literally imagine you being like, don't come near me. They are lifting how many times we can go out for exercise, though. So that's probably what they're going to do. I feel like it should be the same for England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. We should all be the same. Do you know what I mean? I feel Wales isn't far from like Worcestershire. Like, we're not far away. We're only about an hour and a half away from you. If that, I think I can get to Wales in about an hour. About an hour and a half. But yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what he's going to say. I think it'll probably be very similar. Dave looks embarrassed, but I will tell them, mate. I can imagine. Oh, I can imagine Dave putting his head down a bit. I've been with you before when you've told people straight. You just don't care, but that's the best way to be, isn't it? If you've got an opinion, you don't care. You just say it, and I love that. I love it. I'm a little bit like that. Like, if I'm past that point where I literally just don't care, I will just say whatever I think. But sometimes I am a bit like, oh. Do you know what it is? Especially when I'm at work, I'm better now. But when I first started work, when I was like 16, 17, especially when there were teenagers, like if there was a group of teenagers, and they were like misbehaving, I'd have a little bit of anxiety. Don't know why, but I used to have like, I just don't know. I just got a little bit of anxiety about having to tell them off or whatever. I don't know why, but I always did, especially mostly with teenagers. But now I don't care. Like, I'll just go up to them and be like, right, if you don't pack it in, you're leaving. Laugh my ass off. You are like that. I've gotten better. I only went to something is against my morals. Yeah, 100%. 100%. So, what are you doing tonight, Gemma and Mel? Are you guys having a drink? Are you just chilling, watching a film? You know, a rush. Are they parrots? What's the parrots about? Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit tipsy. I've gone red. You can actually see that I've gone. I always get a bit hot. Here we go. I knew that was going to happen. Bunny rabbits. So in our local town, there's this thing called the Blue Lagoon. It's like it's a quarry. And every summer, it's private property. B, it's extremely dangerous. Yes, it's beautiful. It's like a massive rock, and it's like an abandoned quarry. I've been there before, like years ago, and yes, it's beautiful. Especially when it's a hot day, everybody wants to jump in it. It's very dangerous. But I've just seen on the Facebook page for our town that the police have had to remove 40 people because they were partying there. I think that's what I was on about earlier. I didn't realise there were 40 people. I thought there was about 15 or 20. I've just seen that come up. It's literally, I don't understand. Like, those people should be ashamed of themselves that they've done that. Like, it's just so wrong. Hello, how are you? What are you doing? Just say you feel the way that...
Sparkling water because I bought this mixing up. Great. So I'm just drinking water and gin.
I'm going to ring my friend. Let's see if she answers. When have there been a situation where I've kicked off low fickle? Why are you not answering? I'm sitting here with my cuppa. Might join you in a tipple later. Got some pink. I have a bone to pick with you, Missy.
What?
I swear I saw on Twitter, I'm not drinking until my birthday.
I'm not after tonight. Seriously, I'm not. Basically, I've been contracted to do drinks. Which I don't really even want to do, but I'm actually not drinking after this, I promise.
Who are you drinking with? Rosie?
And I've been in a really bad mood today.
I'm on live, by the way.
You know, oh.
I just thought... Go on.
I've just been in a bad mood.
Why?
I think lockdown is really getting to me now.
Gemma said hello.
I'm just getting... Huh?
Gemma said hello.
Hi, Gemma.
Say hello to all my peeps.
Look, buzz.
No, you actually don't.
But I'm getting to that point now where I just feel really like down all the time, and I would think if I was working, I'd be fine, but because I'm not working,
yeah,
I feel
I've
really
been getting
down.
Like, my money is ridiculous. I've got no money.
Have you been online shopping?
No, I've been looking. I was online shopping at the start of lockdown, and then once all my money had gone, I was like, I better stop now. Then oh my god, that's a big glass.
No, it's just because it's right close to the screen.
Then I had £70. Then I had to buy my products from Dan, like the weight loss man. So then I had 30 quid, and then my mum went food shopping today, and I give her the 30 quid that I had, like towards the food shop. I've got no money now until I get paid, and all I get is I only get £160 now a fortnight. Well, that's nothing, love.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is bad.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. YouTube isn't like an income. I don't get paid from it. Like, yeah, I've been monetized, but I've been looking at my revenue and it's nothing.
Is it more than £1?
Yeah, I've got more than £1.
That's all right then.
No.
At least you can get a packet of sweets.
No, because you have to reach this. There's a threshold every month, so the threshold is £60. Once you've earned over £60, you get paid.
Okay, so if you was to get what you're getting now on a daily basis at the end of the month, would you get paid?
Let me just check if my revenue's been refreshed. Hasn't been refreshed yet, so I don't know the full details. But as it stands, if I get what I'm getting every day, no, I wouldn't reach the £60.
Oh.
In fact, I'd be just over half. Like, it's bad.
Oh my god.
But I only uploaded a video yesterday, so those details from that video hasn't come up yet. Do you know what I mean? So it could be a lot bigger, but honestly, to make it with YouTube, you have to have a lot of subscribers. It's just, I don't know. I'm just going to have to be patient. And
Well, soon come.
Oh, I just need money, hon. I've got my birthday coming up.
Yeah, well, it's not like you're going out, so...
I know, but, like, I'm still going to be having fun.
I see. What was I going to say? Did you see my Snapchat that I literally just sent you?
Yeah, the water and wine and gin. As if you're walking water and gin. That's disgusting.
I know.
It's not even like. Is it like tap water, or like?
No. So I went to the shop to buy mixer, and they didn't have lemonade. They had 7up because it's the petrol garage. And I was like, I'm not paying £3 for 7up. So I was looking at all the individual drinks, and they had this San Pellegrino, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I had that the other day. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Forgetting I had it with syrup, and it was like flavoured with like lemon and tea. So I poured it all into the gin without tasting the drink first. Literally went like this. And I was like, oh, why does it taste like water? Then I read on the back, sparkling water.
Oh,
and I was like... I've got all of this. I might just give it to my mum, but I've got all of this to drink. It's a
So,
lot.
what are you gonna drink?
Wine.
Oh, that's not too bad then. I've just
Yeah.
had this cider. It was free for a fiver. I've got this toffee apple by Brothers. It was absolutely
That sounds nice.
stunning. So good.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go anyways because my mum just got home. So I'll speak to you later.
All right then. Have a good
Bye.
night.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, fans.
Oh god, that's funny. Whoever this, Rutch is, I don't know what language you're speaking, but I'm not understanding what you're saying, so sorry. Hi Wilfred, how are you? It is desperate measures. Imagine gin with water. Obviously, people have like gin and tonic water. That's a thing. I don't like it personally. I can only drink gin with lemonade. Macosta with Roman. I don't understand what that says, Wilfred. Sorry. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Good. I feel like this Rutch is a spam account, but I don't remove spam because at the end of the day, comments are comments, and it. Do you know what I mean? It boosts. What's the word? Gemma, I'm gonna do a Gemma, did you see my Biscoff cheesecake? I think you did. You did comment on it, didn't you? I'm gonna do a. Gemma's my friend. I'm gonna do a makeup one, like a get ready with me makeup one. I'll probably film that Monday, so I'm excited for that. But I don't know what to do. Oh, I've just logged into the wrong one. What kind of makeup look shall I do? Shall I do full beat, or shall I just do for like? Hang on, I've got this. Oh shit, I've got no trousers on. This was Norval's. She left it New Year's Eve. It's a Morphe palette. It's got such nice colours. Let me look at the colours. I hope I haven't lost that one colour. Look how nice this is. You can't really see properly, but they're really nice, like reds, dark browns, oranges. Like, do you know what I mean? Oh, I can't do it. Piss myself laughing. Oh. So I'm going to do a makeup look. I'm definitely going to do like full face in terms of like foundation. If you don't stop, listen, I can't understand what you're saying. So you either have to talk English or I'll have to hijack because you're just frustrating. For Horror Twists, The Others and Sleepaway Camp were my favourites. I'm also glad I saw The Sixth Sense in the theatre because it basically became a meme. Do a really good base, simple eye and bold lip. Okay, so bold lip. I don't have any. Oh, this is so uncomfortable. Don't know why I'm sat like this. I don't have any lip. Oh, I've got my mum's lipstick, but I could do like a red. Shall I do a red lip to match the red eye? Look, just a simple. It's my village language. Oh, awesome! What country is that? Mix a lip balm with an eyeshadow pigment. Really? Would that work? I didn't know that would work. I'll have to try that. Gemma, have you noticed on my videos now it comes up with ads? It was so embarrassed. I wanted to... Just trying to read one of my comments. Shit, what is that dude? The black thing just passed. I think it's a bug. What do you mean? I don't know, hun. Plenty pigment though, and Laugh Massive, yeah, making some coin. Not really, hun. I wish. I thought it'd be more than what it is. Put it that way. I know I'm only just starting, so the couple of like my friends who are on YouTube have told me like, don't be disappointed. You might not get the money the first month. It might take a couple of months before you've reached that level. But it genuinely is slow. You have to have like thousands of subscribers to be able to like get money straight away. But I'm not doing it for money. I genuinely, I'm just gonna hide him. He can't comment no more. Genuinely, I'm just doing it for fun. In fact, Gemma, I'm gonna make you a moderator, hun. So if you're ever on my lives, if you see now your name comes up with like a blue spanner, that means that you have the power to remove people's comments, block people off my channel, remove them, hide them, put them in a timeout, things like that. I've only got 3 moderators and you're one of them. So if you're ever on a live and we get spam people like that, you can just click the 3 dots on their thing and you can either remove them, put them in a timeout for 30 seconds or like block them or whatever. So I'll give you a little bit of power because I trust you. Coming up to an hour. I'm hungry. Every time I have a drink, I become hungry. Not many talkative people tonight. Usually I have quite a lot. Party time. Some people just pop in, don't they, really? I feel honoured. You should. Oh, I've got loads of things I want to speak to you about, Gemma, but privately. Nothing bad. I just want to like be able to ask some questions privately because they are private. But I'll have to drop you a message afterwards. And as soon as all this is over, we definitely have to meet up because it's definitely well overdue. I think the last time we met up was when we went to watch Toy Story 4 in cinemas. I'm sure it was. Okay. I will call you tomorrow. My lips have gone down already. That was ages ago. It was. I feel like it's probably coming up to a year. Maybe not a year. That's a bit exaggeration. But it's coming up to it. It's been at least like a good 7 or 8 months. I feel like. I do want to Hi Frogger. Oh, that's you. You've changed your name, haven't you? It was it Trick TPS before? Stay on till 11. Stay on what till 11 live? That's another 2 hours. You probably should have changed it before I mentioned you in my video. Are you on till 11? Till 11, I mean. No. In fact, I was gonna stay on till 10 because it's 9 now. But there's not many people in tonight for some reason. I thought because it's a Saturday, I guess maybe people are like having a barbecue because of the weather, or having a drink or something, But there's just not been a lot of people tonight. I don't know. So I might have to cut it early. I'm so hungry. What are you up to? I'll come on later. I'm not doing it later. How many do you usually have on your lives? On a good day, I've had. Hi Kylie, how are you? On a good day, I've had 25 to 20 to 25. On average, I usually have between 10 and 20. That's fine. My I understand. You're fasting. Yeah, on a good day, I could have up to over 20. But usually I have at least 10 to 15 people that stay consistently. But at the moment, it's been like 6. Not everyone who's watching the live always talks. Do you know what I mean? But at least when you've got like 10 to 15 to 20 people, a lot of them were talking. They're having conversations with each other. But tonight, it's just been dead. I've not had many people. But I think that's because the weather's been nice, so people are having barbecues and like drinks or whatever, or maybe having a movie night. In the week, I actually have more people watching, to be honest. But like I said, it's a Saturday. I wanted to have a drink, but I was bored. Well, it's a bit boring drinking on your own. But me and my friend, obviously Gemma Annie, she's watching a film with her mom at the moment. But tonight we're going to play on the Xbox. I found squash. I'm so excited. It's mad that you say that because obviously in America I couldn't believe. Now you know what it is. Is it common over there, squash? I mean, if you go in any supermarket in the UK, you can get squash. There's hundreds of different flavours of squash. But I guess it's just not a big well-known thing in America. But yeah, Robinson's is probably the most popular squash, unless it's like a supermarket's own brand. I'd say Robinson's is the most popular squash, and you just mix it with water. Just have a little bit of squash, and then you mix it with water. Not at all. We have something similar, like flavour enhancers are a thing here. Not really fruit. Oh, wow. That's crazy, isn't it? That's just something that, like, if you walk into any person's house, any person's house, they will always have squash. I think that's what, if you're not drinking tea or coffee and you want a cold drink, majority of people, especially kids, they won't want to drink water, so they'll have squash because it's not pop. Do you know what I mean? So it's not necessarily unhealthy. And a lot of squash nowadays is 100% fruit juice. It's like not concentrated, so it's not got like added sweetness or whatever. It's just 100% real fruit juice, which is mixed with water. So it's technically quite healthy. And it just adds flavour to water. Vimto squash is peng. I do love Vimto. I love Vimto as well, but Vimto squash is peng. It's so good. But my mom drinks Robinson's. She has the fruit and barley. And I don't really like it, to be honest. It's cheap, but I love Tesco's cherries and berries. Vimto is a soda. Like, Coke, lemonade, all these type of sodas out there. Vimto is a soda that we have. But they made a squash version of the soda because it's so popular. Now, I can't tell you what flavour Vimto is because I actually don't know. I think it's like a berry flavour. What flavour is Vimp? Let's have a look. Vimto is, yeah, it's soda. The flavour is mixed fruits. So it's just a mixed fruits, but you can get I'm sure you can get a different type of Vimto, like a strawberry one or something, which is really good. Cloudy lemon and lime squash is nice too. Ooh, that sounds nice. Well, my mum has lemon barley water squash, but that cloudy lemon and lime sounds really nice. Because I like cloudy lemonade better than regular lemonade. I love different cultures of food. I love flavoured water. I choose it over soda. I only drink a Coke if I'm at Disney World or have a migraine. Oh, I'd love to go to Disney World. That would be a dream. I want to go on all of like the theme park rides. That would be somewhere I want to go with my boyfriend. I think when all this is over, me and Sandra are going to go to Dublin for either a weekend or for a few days, we said. And then we want to go on holiday as well. So I'm hoping we'll be able to go. I'm hoping we'll be able to go on holiday in January to Dublin, because I went to Dublin last January, a couple of Januaries ago, and it was nice in January. So yeah, Dublin for a few days in Ireland, and then in the summer we either want to go back to Egypt or we want to go to Mexico or Portugal. If you saw my Q&A, then you would have known that. By the way, guys, did you like my Q&A? Gemma, what did you think? Kylie? I tried so hard with the editing. I wanted to make it funny, like with the sound effects. I don't know, I tried to make it as good as possible. We live simply so that we can go at least once a year. OC, I'm jealous. That would be a dream. I would love, 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 love Dublin. Yeah, we can on an aeroplane. It probably takes about, I'm sure it only took about 40 minutes, half an hour to 40 minutes to fly to Dublin from the UK, because obviously Ireland is right next to us. Portugal, see, out of the three, Sandra, Portugal would be like my last option. I want it to be, personally, I want to go back to Egypt because I loved it. Second would be Mexico, and then Portugal. It was really good. Did you see my comment about Stanley? Yeah. I think I replied. Oh, I've got like a spot there. It's bloody annoying me. Sandro wants Portugal, love. Yeah, because he's been to Portugal. I just don't know. I want to go to Mexico. I really want to go to Mexico or Spain, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about Portugal. I need to go back and rewatch your Q&A. Yes, I saw the comment about yeah. Oh, God. I know, but I love Egypt. How are we going to compromise? Maybe we have to go on 3 holidays. We need to go to Dublin. My idea, which is either Egypt or Mexico, and then we can go to Portugal as well. I was super, super tired when watching. Oh, well, if you want to go back and watch, then by all means do. Mexico sounds nice. I don't want to go to Cancun though, because like that's where all the parties and stuff is, which is fun to go for like a day or whatever. But I want to go to this place in Mexico called Riviera Maya. It's a little bit further away than Cancun, but it has nicer. It's more relaxing, and it has like, it still has a strip where they've got like clubs and bars, but Cancun is like a little bit like nowhere near as bad, but it's very similar to like Magaluf, Ibiza. Like it's got a proper strip that has nightclubs and like young people party scene go to Cancun, whereas Riviera Maya is a bit more for like older couples and adults. You'd want to go somewhere brunchy and adults only. Yeah, well, the hotel that we went to in Egypt was adults only, and when we looked at it, I was a bit like, Oh, I don't know about adults only. I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. But honestly, it was the best thing we ever did. Having no kids, like young kids running around screaming. Do you know what I mean? Just, it was so relaxing. It was literally like a dream. The hotel that we went to was absolutely fantastic. The food was 5-star. The hospitality was just so good. You'd be sat round by your pool and they'd come over with canapes. You never had to get up once to order a drink to like, go to the bar. They come round and take your order for a drink, and they come round at least every half an hour. There's people that come around with cold flannels because it's obviously really, really hot in Egypt because it's like Middle East. They have cold flannels that you can put on your forehead. People come around and clean your sunglasses. Like, it was so, the attention to detail was absolutely fantastic. But we did pay a lot of money. Like, we did choose a really, really nice hotel on purpose because it was our first time away. We wanted luxury. And it was expensive, but you get what you pay for, I guess. There were cheaper options, but I just know, because I haven't been on holiday for such a long time, I wanted something really, really luxurious. How long does it take to get there? It took 5 hours to fly to Egypt from the UK. But it seemed so long. The first 3 hours were okay, but after that, it's really long. The flight there wasn't as bad because, you know, you're excited. And when we flew there, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, UK time. But when we got there, it was night time. It was like 10 o'clock at night. And by the time you have to get from the airport to the hotel, which is about an hour. And then you check in. So it was about 11 o'clock at night by the time we got into our hotel room. But the flight home, oh, that was horrendous. Because we left Egypt at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. We got to the airport. Our flight wasn't till like 9 o'clock at night. And then by the time you get back into England, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. And then you have to get a taxi from the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4 in the morning. It was just, we were exhausted. You can't, I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't matter how long the flight is. I just can't sleep. I don't know. I can't. I've tried drinking to like knock me out. I've tried taking like a sleeping tablet. For some reason, I cannot sleep when I'm on a plane. So there was that. I was just absolutely exhausted. Plus, I was in pain as well from having a sunburn. We are the same when we go to Disney World. We only stay in deluxe resorts. Totally makes the experience. That's what I mean. We were looking at hotels to go on holiday this year, and there was this amazing hotel I found. It was very expensive, and Sandra was like, "No, I'm not paying that." But it was so luxurious. They have this room. You could like upgrade your room, so it's like called a deluxe room, and they have a swim up pool to your bedroom. So you open your like bedroom door, and you have a swimming pool. Or there was an option where you can have a jacuzzi on your balcony. I don't know. I feel like when you go on holiday, I would rather save up all year and go to like the best hotel and have the best experience than pay, you know, only £300-400 to go in a 3 or 4-star hotel. I don't know. That's just me. I understand people that, you know, they go away. Some people go away 3 or 4 times a year and they only pay for a cheap hotel with self-catering or whatever. And at the end of the day, if that's what you want to do, that's absolutely fine. In fact, I get it, because you're going to maybe 4 or 5 different places a year. But I would rather go once a year, save up the whole time, and just have the most luxurious holiday. Because when I go on holiday, that's what I go on holiday for. I just go to relax and like get away from, you know, everything that's going on at home. Got to go now, Fielding. Call me tomorrow. I will, Gemma. I'll give you a call tomorrow. 5 hours isn't too bad, but it stinks to sit on the plane for oh god, yeah, and you just want to get up and walk about, don't you? I remember when I went to America, we flew, I think it was JFK Airport. I can't remember, but it was one of them. That was a long flight. I think it took like 9 hours, and that was just horrible. But I was younger then, so I feel like as you get older, it feels even worse. We go where it is the cheapest to go. We try to do a few staycations and then Disney World. That airport is crazy. Can't remember what airport it was. I think it was JFK. But is that near like New York and Vermont? I'm sure it was JFK. But yeah. You look so dirty. Do I? That's a shame, hon. If you think I look dirty, then don't watch. I mean, I've literally, before I come online, had a shower, so I don't know. JFK is New York. Yeah, that's where I went to then, because I went to Vermont for 5 days, and then we stopped in New York for 2, and I was sure it was JFK anyway. It's probably the filter. Where's my phone? Never mind. Yeah, okay. You're forgiven. You're back. Where did you go? Shit, this keyboard. You didn't answer where you're from, because you said you were talking in your like village language or whatever, but you didn't say where you're from. I love your content, bro. Thank you. A lot of people, hang on. There are times of year where people don't like to travel, so we go to the best places but at cheaper prices. My husband is the king of travel. That's me too. When I have a place set, like I usually, when I'm going on holiday, I'll try and choose like 3 or 4 different hotels, and then I will look at loads of different websites for the same that does the same hotel, and I will compare the prices, and I will check the prices every single day and try and get the best price. I am that person. I will constantly refresh until I can try and get the best price. And what I do is, and this is cheeky, but if there's a person or like a company that I want to fly with, but they're more expensive, then what I will do is, and it doesn't always work, but sometimes it does, I will say if I've got a cheaper price elsewhere, but I don't like to fly with them, I'll tell them, I'll get a screenshot or I'll get some like evidence of the price. I'll go into another travel agent and I'll say, I've got this price elsewhere, but I would really like to fly with you. Can you match this price? And I know there's this is strange, and I don't know if you have this in your country, but there's a supermarket called Cooperative, like Walmart or whatever, but they have a travel section where they do like flights and hotels and stuff. And it's really popular in the UK, the Cooperative travel is. A lot of people book their holidays through this travel agents, but it's actually a part of a supermarket. And I like to fly with them because I feel like it's more safe, but they're not the cheapest. But what they do is they have this thing where they will match prices. So if you've got a cheaper offer somewhere else, then they will match that price, which I think is brilliant. So I've done this a couple of times where I've gone into one place and said, I've got this price, even though I haven't. And I've just said, I want to fly with you guys, but I've got a cheaper offer somewhere else. Can you match this price? And you just got to keep bantering them down. Sometimes they're just like, no, this is the best offer we can do. But sometimes it does work, and that has worked quite a lot. I remember when I went to Egypt last year, I looked online and I found this price, and I think it was just lucky that I found it. It was £560 for a week at a 5-star all-inclusive luxury hotel. It was adults only, and it was absolutely beautiful. £560 is very cheap. So I took a screenshot because I wanted to show my boyfriend the price. After that day, the price is shot up to nearly £650, £700. I never saw that price again. But because I took a screenshot of the price when it was £560, when I went into the shop and said, look, you were doing this price last week, I want you to, you know, honour the price. And they honoured it. They said, okay, because you saw this price online, we will match this price. So I got the holiday for £560 for a week, all inclusive, 5-star, and it was the best holiday. It was probably one of the best holidays I've ever had. Fielding, what's your favourite fast food restaurant and fast food? Chinese favourite, I love animal style fries. Don't know what that is. I think that's American. We can't get that in the UK. My favourite takeaway is Chinese. And what was the other question? What was the other answer? Question. Favourite fast food restaurant? Oh, yeah, just Chinese, really. You asked if I was gay. You retracted the statement, but yes, I am. If you watched my Q&A, then you would know. That is awesome. I am so jealous. But it's very. But now, the hotel that we went to last year is a lot more expensive. But I feel like I've said to Sandra, if I'm going on a holiday and the flight is longer than 4 hours, then I don't want to go for a week. I want to go for 10 days at least. Because by the time you flew there, which is 5 hours, and flew back, you miss a day of the holiday. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously we got there at night time. You kind of miss a day of your holiday. So really, we were only there for 6 days. So I would love to go for 10 days. Wow, it's you. Guys, please help and sub to me. Oh my gosh, I want Chinese so much. Animal style fries are like fries, like a McDonald's type of sauce with cheese and onions on the fries. Oh, that sounds so good. We don't get that, like, is that at McDonald's or where is that at? We don't have anything like that at McDonald's. We literally, we have, there's a restaurant that I went to for I don't know if I still have the video. I think I deleted it. It might be on my Snapchat. When I went to it's yummy. It's at a place called In-N-Out. I've heard of In-N-Out. I'm sure other places have them. You know, I have heard of In-N-Out. When I went to, okay, this is the food. Guys, look at this food. Wait. Hang on. Look at that. Fries. That's Sandra. Cheese, bacon, cheese fries, burgers, pork belly, macaroni cheese balls. That's where I went to for my anniversary. The food was absolutely incredible. They did that kind of thing there, like fries, and it had like bacon and cheese sauce. What do you mean? WDYM means what do you mean? So when you've just said what do you mean, that's what it means. This is funny, don't be rude. It is yummy. It is a place, why you always using that simple language. Loaded fries, oh my gosh, oh, so good. I love anything that's got cheese and bacon flavour. That's just so nice. Some of my regulars haven't been in tonight. Haven't seen Cassian for a while. His channel is absolutely booming. I keep refreshing it every day to see how many he has, and like it's just going up and up and up. Do you have In-N-Out in your country? No. Do you know what? Our country, pork belly, love that so much. Oh, me too. Especially Chinese pork belly. Get that from the butchers. It's just like a Chinese seasoning on top of pork belly. Absolutely beautiful. I can't eat it around my boyfriend very often though, because my boyfriend, he's Asian and they don't eat pork. In what country do you live in, if I can ask? I live in England, the UK. We have very limited like restaurants. like fast food restaurants. We have McDonald's, we have Burger King, we have KFC, we have Pizza Hut, we have Subway, Domino's, we have Five Guys, and that's it. We don't have like In-N-Out or Wendy's, Popeyes, anything like that. I live in Sweden and we have an awesome fast food restaurant called Max Burgers. My boyfriend probably knows that. My boyfriend is from Norway. He's Norwegian. Yeah, I live in Malaysia. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Sweden. I wonder if... Thank you, Kylie. Eric, I was going to say this. His boyfriend Sandra is so cute. You should see previous videos with him in it. They are the cutest couple ever. Ah, thank you. I'm the cute one. He's annoying. Yeah, Max is in Norway as well. I don't know. I only know a few words that are Norwegian, but they're not very good words. They're just like Helvata. He says Domme slapper for fan, Helvata, and oh Harry good. That's all I know. Helvata. That's what he says to me all the time. I know Harry good. That means hell. I know what it means. And Jegalskadag, Sandra. I think that's like I love you. Jegalskadag or something like that. Are you come to watch or to chat? Chat! I want you guys to chat to me. Of course, Sandra, you guys need to be in more videos together. The better halves get more annoying the longer you are with them, but you love them more for some reason. 100%. Once you get past like that lovey-dovey like honeymoon phase, which is like the first few months of dating, yes, that is amazing, and you're like in this world of like, you know, love and whatever. But when you start like living with each other and proper getting to know the ins and outs of each other, you become a lot more annoying, but you also, the love gets stronger. Do you know what I mean? Should I learn you something? Yeah, go for it. If you're in Sweden, you want to talk to people, say Hej Humadu. Am I saying that right? Hej Humadu? Hej, or is it not Hej? Is the J silent? I think Swedish people and Scandinavian people in general are just, they have really cute accents. My mum, she watches a lot of Norwegian and Swedish like crime TV shows because they have it like on our British TV for some reason late at night. She watches lots of Swedish TV shows with like subtitles. Yeah, you said it quite good actually. Thank you. Hejumadu. And that means hi, how are you? Okay. Sandra keeps telling me we should go to Norway on holiday. So, would you recommend it? Is it one of the nicer places in Scandinavia? Like, I know there's Finland, Sweden, Norway. What's the other ones? Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Is Iceland part of Scandinavia? I don't know. Denmark, I don't really feel like I'd fancy Denmark. I think out of that group, definitely Norway is on my list. and definitely Sweden. Sweden has one of the best amusement parks in the world. Really? One of my cousins, he worked in Sweden for about 6 months. He like, what, I don't know what you would what the word would be for you, but he does like bricklaying, like building not houses, but he works with bricks and like builds things. Anyway, he went to work in Sweden for 6 months. He said it was absolutely beautiful. He said the women were beautiful in Sweden, but he said that it was very expensive. But he also said the cost of living is better. Like, you get paid a lot more to work in these countries. You get loads of money to work, but he also said it's very expensive to buy, a beer or to buy food. Everything's a lot more expensive, but you also get paid more. So, but that's what it's like in some areas in the UK, especially London. To live in London and to buy stuff in London, it's very, very expensive. But you also get paid more to live there. Like, for your job, you'd get more money, and if you were to do the same job in London than you would where I live. Sweden is a safe country, except that's messed everybody up. But also, Sweden has in fact, Norway too has really good crime rates. The rate of, because obviously I studied criminology, so I kind of know what crime is like around the world, and like Scandinavian countries have a better prison system than the UK, so crime is a lot lower in Sweden and other Scandinavian countries. In fact, I think Norway has probably one of the lowest rates of what's the word? Norway has like some of the best prisons in Europe and in the world. Like, their rates of reoffending is so low. In the what's the time? The time in England is 9:27 p.m. So it's almost 9:30 at night. So it's a little bit late. But yeah. So you're an hour ahead of us. One hour difference, yeah. I've just looked at your looking at your YouTube channel. Some of these videos on your YouTube channel, Eric, are they like the rides, the theme park rides? Are they that theme park that you were on about? I love a good theme park. I'm a roller coaster enthusiast. I don't know what that means. You like going on roller coasters? I love going on roller coasters as well. If you haven't already, guys, please give a thumbs up. Oh. I'm your new subscriber, Eric. Oh, that's nice. That means that I'm quite a roller coaster expert. We have a couple of good theme parks in the UK. We have a place called Alton Towers. That's quite big, actually. That's very popular. We have a smaller one called Drayton Manor. not as many big rides. It has a couple, but not that many big ones. And then we have a place near London called Thorpe Park that has not loads, but quite a few big rides. But the best theme park in the UK is called Alton Towers. It is really, really good. But it's so big, you couldn't, if you wanted to go for the day, you couldn't, especially because of the queues, you just wouldn't be able to go on all of the rides. Alton Towers has a B&M dive coaster called Oblivion. I love Oblivion. I live not far from Alton Towers. I live about 45 minutes, maybe an hour to drive there. So I've been so many times. So yeah, it's not far from my house. Oblivion is such a sick ride, but it's over very quickly. It literally, you just drop. But like I said, yeah, it's over quite quickly. They have a ride there. I don't know if it's still called the same name, but it's called Air. It used to be called Air, and it feels like you're flying, like, because your legs are like dangling, and you're kind of like that, and you're just going up, and you twist as well, and it genuinely feels like you're flying. It's such a good ride. There was that one called the Smiler, but that had quite a lot of bad press because they had a crash there, and some people got really badly injured, and that was all over the news. How often do you watch my videos? I haven't actually watched your videos before. I just checked your YouTube out, but I'm going to subscribe to you now, and then I'll have a look at some of your videos, like the rides and stuff. But obviously I might not be able to understand it if you're not speaking English. So we'll have to see. You can understand very good English though. If you can literally understand everything that I'm saying. You're such a nice person. Oh, thank you. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment anything. Yeah, thanks. I will. And if you do the same, I'd appreciate it. My boyfriend is going to subscribe to you as well. Right then, I'm going to call it a night, guys, because it's 9:30. I'm going to go and play on the Xbox for a bit and just chill. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for joining me tonight, Eric, on my live. Hope to see you again soon. I'm going to upload an ASMR video tomorrow, Sunday, and then I'll come back on live on Monday. So if you want to join me for my live, don't forget to like and comment on my. If you haven't watched my Q&A already, watch that, and then stay tuned for my ASMR one tomorrow. Every time. Oh, Connor, no. Do you want me to stay online for another half an hour? I'll have to just go and get another drink, though. It's just there's only like 3 people in. But if I go, I'm literally just going to watch Glee. I can hear people outside. I'll just watch this one. Watch Drag Race. Oh, yeah, I need to watch Drag Race because I haven't watched it yet. All right, then. See you later. I'll be on live on Monday, man. I'm uploading a ASMR video tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye.